Okay, so I think I'll try to, like, I'll video my face now, and then I'll do another video and join them together. We're learning together, everyone. We're learning together. And I'll join them together and I'll show you the hobby room. Well, we call it the hobby room. It is, the only way you can get into this room is through like the outside of our house. It has no bathroom or shower or anything, and it's quite a low roof. Like, I'm 5'3" and I can touch the roof. So it's kind of like this spare extra room that we have underneath the house that we use for our hobbies. And yeah, it works pretty good. I've recently been patching holes in the walls and plan to daydream about painting it. But yeah, so I'll show you what it looks like as it is right now. So usually I vacuum on Saturdays. I made an executive decision not to do that because I couldn't be bothered, and I've been cutting a lot of quilts, working on stuff, and making a big mess. So we enter the room, we have my husband's like sim area. I don't know if this interests anybody, but all this stuff is kind of through stuff that my husband made, or Marketplace, or Super Bargains, or even more excitingly, utilizing our newfound skills of budgeting. So you come in the door, we have a bookcase here where we keep some extra like pantry staples and stuff like that. It's pretty empty at the moment, but I think the COVID-19 kind of really forced us into doing that, because we do not have a big kitchen. Like, we have an extremely small kitchen with not a lot of storage, and just buying extra packets of crackers or whatever, it kind of saved us. Hey, if we're stuffed with the meat area, we might as well not be stuffed with pantry staples, etc. So my husband put a shelf up for me the other day where I can keep my murdery, detective-y type stuff and some extra, like, where's my finger? There's my finger. Hello. Like, that's borrowed from somebody, but everything else is kind of our stuff. And I have Murder, She Wrote. That's under the house. So I should drag that out. But yeah, and then I got my TV from Marketplace. Super cool. And we got these cupboards years ago. We used to use them for homeschooling. These cupboards were $36 each, which is amazing. And it's 2 cupboards put together. So in this one, this is my little secret. I have an overlocker that I bought because it came with the sewing machine. I've never used it. I'm terrified. Guys, come on, look. I'd have to change all those things of thread and stuff. I don't know, I can't do it. So this is got stuff in it that I sell stuff online. So it's got stuff that I'm going to sell. Down here, this is bunting that I made. So I have one girl version of bunting and one boy version of bunting that we hang up and reuse over and over for birthdays, because I won't buy streamers anymore. I think it's like flushing money down the toilet. This is my original sewing machine that I've kept because it does zigzag stitch, and my Juki sewing machine, which I'll show you, does not. And then down the bottom we have some computer stuff, and this is like my birthday supplies. So I have birthday stuff, which if anyone's interested I can show you, that we reuse birthday after birthday. So that's that. And then, as all homeschoolers should have, we have a big printer, which this is the best place to keep it, because this was kind of like a little alcove area that the previous owners put in. And then my husband built me these drawers where I can keep crafty stuff in them. And this is totally on my to-do list to organize, because it's gotten a bit hairy for my liking. And then down the bottom as well, I have extra binding that I'm making for like quilts that I'm in the process of doing. Elastic, Velcro. These are little, what do you call these? Hexagons. and like decor stuff. So I've got different stuff that I use on my one place in the house that I have upstairs, which is like a triangular shelf my husband made for me that I can put decorations on. And this is the other angle from where I normally am videoing. So I just sit in my nice little chair, which we found on the side of the road, hard rubbish pickup, and it's super comfortable and fantastic. And then this sewing machine I love and I use every single day. We saved up with our lovely budget and I got a sewing machine. So save up a little bit each week, then you can end up with a super awesome sewing machine. Under here is basically empty. I just don't like filling up every spot. It sort of drives me crazy. And then another little tip, I will buy these longer rolls of wrapping paper from Aldi, and I'll buy one girl version and one boy version. So if we have to wrap stuff with wrapping paper, then we can do that without having tons of wrapping paper. This thread holder I got from Spotlight when it was on sale, and all these threads I got from Bayswater Sewing Machine City. They are really amazing threads, super affordable, and that's the same place I bought my sewing machine from, and they have amazing customer service. These are like my bigger bits of fabric, but see down the bottom, this is the trouble I have, guys. Down the bottom here, this is like I don't know what you would call it. It's not like the usual standard quilting cotton. I could use it as a back. And that's probably one of the last bits of fabric that I bought that it was just kind of like, what were you thinking? But I will use it. And then here, these are tablecloths that I got from op shops that I originally thought I could chop up for quilts, but I really like them, so. And then in here I have more of these gray baskets. These gray baskets, I love them because I can just pull it out. This is my scraps, quilting scraps basket. This is like a quilt I'm starting to work on. These are all the corners that I cut off when I make binding. And then down here, I have some like decor stuff because I filled all the holes in the walls down here. I've got to motivate myself to kind of sand them, repaint, and then see what I want to hang up. And these are quilts that are ready to be made or to be finished, but I'm waiting for batting to arrive because I've only got that left, but I've ordered 2 rolls of batting, which I normally keep under this section of my sewing table, which this sewing table I got when my oldest was a little boy and he's 15. So this has lasted really well, but I have daydreamed about actually building a bigger table to accommodate the dookie a bit better, because you can see the little, that's like a drop down area you can drop your sewing machine into to pack up the whole thing, but my machine's like a beast, so that ain't happening. And then lastly, this has got like female-ish fat quarters and male, I guess, or whatever. I'm not too fussy on like what's boy, what's girl, but again, these baskets are from Aldi and I really love them. Like I bought a couple of them last year, and then I just hung out for like the whole year waiting for them to get more, and then bought a bunch more of them because they're so worth it. And I used to have, guys, an embroidery thread box that was like this big, huge, tons and tons and tons of threads, and now I'm just down to this one little box, which I use often, so that feels pretty good as well. And then I got a little chair down here. I got this chair off the side of the road as well. When I got home, I found out that it's like worth a couple $100, but it's just super comfortable to sit in. So that's kind of an overview. It seems like a long video, a lot of talking, but an overview of the hobby room. And it's pretty good. And the kids sometimes come down here and hang out, and we have fun together. So let's see, once I upload this video, how motivated will I be to clean it up? because I don't know, I see a lot of spick and span craft rooms, and I think, I don't know. Hey, different strokes for different folks. I vacuum eventually, but why bother when you're... That's all from trimming up this. So, anyhow, 2 videos in one day, guys, and see if I can merge them together. That would be super awesome. All right, I will talk to you later. That's just a little peek into my hobby room in case you're wondering what it actually looks like in the rest of the room. Now you know. When you know, then you know. All right, I might show my face again. I don't know. We'll see how we go. All right, bye guys. So there you go. That is my little hobby room. It's just a small room and it has what I need in it. And seeing my little cupboard of things that I sell has motivated me to try to do another ad, which I did think maybe I should do a YouTube video on how I advertise things to sell, because I've had a lot of success selling things, especially on Marketplace. So yeah, what have you guys done this weekend? I'm interested to know if you've had any time to work on hobbies or relax. So let me know. And if you're subscribing to me, this is fantastic, but I'm yet to find out exactly who subscribed to me. So maybe say hi, and I can say hi back. But it's lovely to have you around. It's lovely to know that I'm not just talking to myself, even though I have been guilty of doing that. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.